Well, let's say, for example, somebody wanted to supply John Lewis with rugs or something, or cushions. Let's say cushions are a bit cheaper, so and they've already got a surfeit of cushion suppliers. The whole thing that you do, it's pointless just sending emails and brochures because they all end up in the bin. You send them a cushion. And you've got to be sure that, and you've got to say, we think this cushion really works this season on such and such a sofa because it would look really good. And I've seen this advertising campaign, and just imagine if our cushion, ours is a bit better than that. Just really nicely do it, and then you do it next season when they don't reply, and then you do it, and you might have to do it for 6 years.
No, but also then you also attach a bar of green and blacks, and you say relax on your sofa with your cushion, with your bar of green and blacks, and actually don't laugh, because I know people that do that. I know people that send free sweets with their letters, with their business pitches, etc. It's extraordinary how it gets you noticed.
A bit of wit, a bit of
kind of thinking, outside the box, etc. But just a kind of dear sir, I'd like to come and show you my product is not going to cut it anymore.
Doesn't work.
No.
Because you obviously, Jo, have big experience with that, sort of breaking into supermarkets and things like that with your products.
Does
in a very crowded market.
Breaking into supermarkets, yeah.
No.
With a crowbar.
Sorry, I've just let the cat out of the bag.
God, your use of English is terrible.
Yeah, although I would say that our big break was, you could put it down to luck, I don't know. I was sitting at my desk in the office, and I had a day job while I was running. The whole time I was running Green and Blacks, I still worked as a journalist because there was never enough money left over to pay me. So I had 2 phones on my desk, and I was probably on the phone to the editor of You magazine and said, hold on, Dee, hello, Green and Blacks. And I got a call from the Sainsbury's buyer. And they invited us to submit the chocolate for the next product review. So I went home to Craig that night, who'd been in the food business since 1967, and said, oh, Sainsbury's rang today. And he went, what? And he said, it doesn't happen like that. You have to go knocking at their door for 2 years, and then you get your foot in, etc. Well, our great sort of serendipitous help was that Lady Sainsbury had the chocolate at a dinner party and had said to Lord Sainsbury, I think you should have this chocolate in the shop. But, we had, talking about generosity, we spent 9 years of giving chocolate away. I mean, we still give away hundreds of thousands of pounds, millions of pounds worth of chocolate every year to get it into people's mouths, because it's way more impressive than any press release, And so I had networked the chocolate to all kinds of people. So that was how we broke into Sainsbury's, but it happened, I believe, because we put the chocolate out there and gave tons of it away.
You can't necessarily knock on sort of John Lewis's door straight away. You've got to start at a lower level and go through other stores and build up a credibility. It's like, we do a lot of work for celebrities, and, we never started off with that. We probably just started off with Mrs. Smith in East London. So I feel that, I think you've got to start somewhere, and I think that your credibility builds up. Just going knocking on doors, and saying, I think you may just sort of be fortunate that they say, yeah, but normally I think you get anywhere by your sort of credibility and your reputation that builds up. And, there's no better way to be, known as a company than word of mouth,